Boop. Let's see if we're working. Let's see if we're working. We should be working. Let's double check. I'm singing to make sure. There's me typing on the YouTubes. Alright, sweet. Cool. Very, very good. We are working. That's probably my mom being like, okay. Alright, we are back. My husband came up and helped me check the router because apparently it was melting. So the more you know. And thankfully, he knows routers and things better than I do. I don't do that part of computers. I do other parts of computers. So he came up and helped me get that fixed. And we shouldn't be freezing or anything anymore. That should all be sorted. I've got some cable connections. I've changed my router stuff around. And everything should be good. So yeah, we should be rocking. So let me know if I'm not. But everything should be good. It looks like it's good on my end. From what I've watched and what I've tested, looks like we're good. So, hello. With that, behold my pile of Battletech. All of it can't even fit in the shot. There's more. There's more. It's not even in the shot. Hello. I went around to all the local hobby shops today, just to see what was on sale, see what was going on. They had a bunch of Battletech on sale. That's a fucking lie. But they had a bunch of Battletech, and now I have a bunch of Battletech. So not Black Friday sales. This big pile of Battletech is not. But we'll go through it, check out all the boxes, look at all the cool robots. There's some awesome stuff in here. I have a Hatchet Man, an Axe Man, a Flash Man, something else man, a Crab Man, a King Crab Man. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool mechs in here. Also in here, if you play MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, one of those boxes has a Centurion in it, which is really cool, because that's the mech you get in the beginning. And the King Crab that's in one of the Comstar boxes here is the mech that, like, kills your dad in that, so that's pretty cool, too. So, we'll take a look at all those. But we're going to take a look at the stuff I actually got on sale today first. And then we'll look at the wall of Battletech. Alright, so what did I actually get on sale? I got some card covers. I don't think these were actually on sale. But I got these for the Alphatech cards. Which is pretty sweet. Not Alphatech. Alpha Strike cards. For Battletech, so that I can keep them a little cleaner. So I can write on them with, like, removal markers and stuff without having trouble. So I think these are just orange. Yeah, they're just orange. Orange card covers. I picked orange because it has some piece of lore about a dragon on the back, which was named Dark Otter, just spelled really weird. And I thought that was funny. So I picked those up for my Alpha Strike cards. And the one thing I actually did pick up on sale today is this. So this is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition encounter in a box. What does that mean? It has everything you need to run this specific dungeon or this specific Dungeons & Dragons encounter for 5th edition in here. Including a mat and a shit ton of minis and stuff like that. This was on really good sale, and the minis in this are pretty cool. So since the minis ended up being like $1.25 a piece, and you get a shit ton of them, I decided I'd pick it up because kobolds are cool, and there's some really cool stuff in here. So I was like, you know what, those are cool. And they'll be fun additions to some army, and they're just cool little cool little dragon men. Because kobolds are like the coolest thing. So, comes in this really snazzy, high quality box. But yeah, this was the only thing I actually got on sale today. There are a lot of good sales. Shout out to West Side Comics for having sales on their Star Wars Legion stuff. It's buy one, get one 50% off. If they had an AT-RT, I would have picked something up and would have got like the command droids and the AT-RT. But I really didn't find like a second kit I really wanted to add to my forces. So I was like, well, I'm not going to pick anything up. Other Realms right now has crazy deals on board games and action figures. Like 30% off kind of stuff. And then Armchair Adventure, which is where I got this at, has sales ranging from 20% to like 40%, and also up to 20% off of Warhammer. But you need to buy, so everything you buy gives you 5% off, and then you just incrementally keep buying until you get to 20%, and that's where it caps out. It's a really good deal if they have like multiple kits you want. That even applies to the new Black Templars. So if that's what you want, go for it. They didn't really have anything like they had like one or maybe two kits. I would have been like, oh, those are pretty cool, I'll pick those up. But nothing that I was like chomping at the bit for. So I decided I would pick up something kind of silly and weird that I wouldn't normally buy myself, which is this thing here, this like D&D box. Because I was like, you know what, I would never buy this at normal price. But it's cool little minis, and it's something weird to look at and open on the channel, and that's going to be fun. So, alright, so let's see what we got. Let's switch over to the other camera. Alright, the box opens nice, looks cool. We got some minis displayed on that side, and then we've got our boards and our papers and stuff here. We've got some kind of book. Okay, this is all like, this is a guide for this adventure. That's really cool. You know, what the player characters have to do, how to do reinforcements, the paw, shrine, the pit, kobold stuff, hatchery, all the different places. There's your D&D stats for them. That's pretty cool. Here's stats for the big dragon thing in the box, and a bunch of other things. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I think these were actually originally kickstarted. These like encounters in a box. I think it's a fun idea, especially if you're new to D&D and stuff. Because you know, you get all your minis and stuff, and they're all look alike and are themed and stuff. It's pretty cool. All right. Then we get a mat with hexes on it. I believe this is double-sided. Let's see. Yep. So, alright. So one side is like a fire magma layer. That's pretty cool. With like a big shrine and stuff. The other side is like a village with little huts and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It's neat. It feels like pretty decent, like matte paper, like pretty nice waxy paper. That's pretty good. And then we've got all of our kobolds right here. So, bunch of stuff in there. Pretty cool little cute little guys. I like kobolds. I think they're like one of the best things in D&D. So there are a bunch of these different kits, and Armchair Adventure had a bunch of different ones. But I got this one because I think kobolds are cool. They had one that had like a big spider, and I don't know, there's one with some dwarfs or something, and I don't know, they had a whole bunch of them. But I picked up this one. We can check them out. Alright, so let's see what we got. Okay, so first off, let's look at the big guy. Oh, he's cool. Wow, the detail's really good. He's on a nice, like almost 40k style base. The lip isn't quite as lipped as a 40k base, but it's not bad. It's pretty cool. A little bit of gaps there since they're pre-built, but a shot of glue will fix that. But yeah, he's like some kind of magma lizard. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we got him. We've got what looks like some kind of like farseer or like some kind of like mage or something. Maybe like the Kobold Queen. It's right there. The red on these is a little hard to see on camera. Let me try something. Does that help? Yeah, I think that helps for these actually. So yeah, there she is. Maybe, no, maybe. Let's try something else actually. Let's try this. Does that help? Yeah, that gives them a little bit more shadow. That's nice. Yeah, so she's like a Kobold Queen or like some kind of mage or something. It's pretty rad. Then we've got... Oh, we've got like the big Kobold Mage who actually has dragon wings. That's pretty sweet. And some kind of like double-sided scythe thing. Yeah, that's super cute. Super, super cute. Alright, and then we get a bunch of this cavalry here. So we get 4 of these snakes breathing fire cavalry. They're pretty cute. I like them. Their helmets are a little derpy, as they should be, because they're kobolds. And then we get 4 kobolds with spears, which are pretty sweet. One of the reasons I was interested in picking this up is because last time I played D&D, I tried to run a game where everybody was kobolds, and it was a decent bit of fun. It's a good bit of fun, and I would be interested in like taking that concept and refining it. And these are just really, really good minis for that. For like, you know, to have like minis for a small party of players. Like if you made kobold characters for them, you could be like, oh, here's the one with the meat on his stick, and you have a familiar. It's this dragon thing. Oh, here, you know, one of you is the guy with the spear. One of you is the guy with the thing, right? One of you is the guy with the bow, right? One of you is the rogue. You know, one of you is whatever the fuck that is, the berserker, right? And like you have like essentially like 6 like player characters in unique models. It's one of the reasons I was interested in picking this up. But yeah, that one's cute. He's got like a little helmet and he's got like meat on a hook. That's pretty darn cool. Come on, focus, you damn it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's got like hook meat. Let's put the spear guy away. Let's see. Oh, we already looked at him. We already looked at you. Yeah, we got some kind of like crazy berserker who's in like a slambo pose with his arms out and is like screaming with what appears to be knife hands and not having any actual hands. Oh, it looks like he also cut off the tip of his tail and replaced it with a knife. So, yeah, so we have some kind of crazy berserker. And then we've got an archer who is super cute. Super cute little archer there. He's got his tail wrapped around his quiver. Pretty cool. And then we've got a rogue who is very nice. There's a little bit of flashing on these, but nothing that I can't clean up pretty easy. But yeah, very cute little minis, and you get a shit ton of them in the box. Including some unique poses like the Slambo guy, you know, the big dragon queen, this mage, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. If you're really into D&D, I imagine these would be awesome because they are just like, you know, if you're running an encounter for your group, just doing like a dungeon crawl or something, right? Like this is an entire like dungeon crawl weekend in a box, which is really cool. So yeah, not 100% sure what I'll use this for yet. But it's just something I thought was cool and on sale, so I picked it up. Alright, now we're going to get into the real star of today, which has nothing to do with Black Friday, but the store had it, so I bought it, because I'm dumb like that. Me and my friend Matt have been getting into Battletech. I have been listening to every Battletech podcast I can listen to. I have heard lots and lots of Text Talk Battletech. Lots and lots of Text Talks Battletech, as all of the minis fall out of the box. And I know a rough idea of like some of the stories. Not all of the stories. I know more memes than I do stories. But we shall, you know, I'm having a good time with it. I'm having a really good time with Battletech. And I'm sort of, how do I put this? I'm setting up a couple of forces so that I can take models and teach people how to play, right? So I'm setting up a couple of forces to be able to do that. A couple of clan forces, a couple of... Sorry, they all fell out. I'm just trying to put them away before I pull out all the Battletech stuff and flood my desk in Battletech. Yeah, so I'm trying to set up a couple of forces so that I could teach like 3 or 4 people to play at the same time. This Battletech is a pretty awesome fucking game. It's just really hard to get a hold of the stuff right now. So when I saw that they had stuff, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, Battletech! Which was really cool. But yeah, I'm trying to set up a couple of forces for a couple different games right now. So Battletech being one of them. I'm debating trying to set up 2 forces for Dead Zone. And I'm debating trying to set up forces... or I am setting up forces, not debating. I am setting up forces for Malifaux as well. So I can just... you know, be like, hey, friendo, do you want to learn to play Malifaux? If you do, I've got armies, let's go play. All you have to do is show up, kind of thing. You know, so I'm trying to do that. Same thing with Battletech. So, you know, I have got my armies there. They're right behind me there. Got a couple of them painted up. I've got Comstar. I've got like a generic clan one. I have some Ghost Bearer. I've got Reynolds Rangers, stuff like that. So I'm trying to get like 5 or 6 different forces, all with some choices in them, you know, which is pretty fun. And, you know, I want to be able to be like, blah, here's my thematic, you know, force, which is pretty cool. Because Battletech is a very thematic game. So, with that, me babbling, let's get into the stack of Battletech. Oh, yeah. Do we want to do this one first? Yeah, fuck it. We got this one. Let's do this one first. Alright, let's see what we got here. This box includes 5 mechs. It includes the Vapor Eagle, the Conjurer, the Horned Owl, the Incubus. That's a name. Jesus. Roof. And the Piranha. Okay. And these are Clan Striker stars. So I guess these are all like mid-weight kind of guys. Oh, our cards just fell out there. We'll get back to those in a minute. Nice clan box again. Same thing as we had in all the others we looked at. Let's see what we have. I need that box again so I know what their names are. Alright, so this guy is... Okay, so Vampire, Incubus, or no, Vapor Eagle. Okay, which one of these is the Conjurer? I'm assuming it's this guy. We'll see when we look at the cards, because we're going to look at the cards. There he is. It's pretty cool. Big clunky guy. My phone's going off. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. it's just Discord. I'll check it when I'm all done streaming. Oh, this guy's cool. Look at him. It's probably... Let me check that now. That's probably my friend Matt being like, holy shit, you got so much Battletech. And I'm like, yeah, I did, buddy. Battletech, woo! Alright, so let's see. This guy's pretty cool. He's got a very, like, Gundam-y kind of look to him. I dig that. Very kind of Gundam-y. With, like, the things on the shoulders. This guy is fucking sweet. Look at his big, cool, like, bird feet he's got. He's got this missile hand. Or no, I guess that's a different kind of laser. And he's got some lasers on his chest there. And jump jets on the back. He's a very cool, future-y looking mech. Like, he looks like advanced technology, which is pretty sweet. What the fuck are you? You look like a Wolverine. This looks like a Wolverine, but I guess it's not. I guess it's like an advanced Wolverine. That's kind of crazy. It looks a lot like a Wolverine, though. It's pretty cool. And then we have the Piranha, who I think is just all small lasers. He looks like he's all small lasers. Jesus. Hey, what if we make a running block that just has fucking lasers everywhere? Okay, let's do it. Alright, let's open up our cards. These are the Alpha Strike cards. Alright, let's see. Yep, that's the Piranha. And then the standard Piranha. He is just lasers. That's all this mech is. And then we have the Incubus 2. That's the really cool looking guy with the things on the arm. And then the Incubus Standard. And then this is the Horned Owl. What the fuck one is that? Is that this guy? Oh, it is. It's just really ugly painted. Alright, so that guy's the Horned Owl. Does the other version look better? A little bit. They painted that mech up really poorly. Then we've got Conjurer and the Vapor Eagle. Oh wait, no. They shouldn't be back to back. They're there. Conjurer Standard, and then the Vapor Eagle 2, and then the Vapor Eagle. Then we've got some dudes. We got Renai Watson, or Jonai. We've got Chester Wimmer, or Jelena. Alexis, you're missing half your fucking name, buddy. Or Yaron Singh. Alexa, stop. Apparently don't say the word Alexis near Alexa. Christian, another person who's missing the rest of their fucking name. Or Drake. These two can hang out with the half a name squad. Kufro Kerensky, which I guess is related to, like, the famous Kerensky. Or Nisi. Or Nicey, I don't know. One of those. Alright, so those are the cards you get. Those are the mechs you get in the Clan Striker Star. I think it's like all kind of mid-range, like sort of fast mechs. They're pretty cool though. The Vapor Eagle is especially cool, as is the Incubus. I like those two a lot. Alright, next up, let's see what we got. Oh, we're going into Mistletown, boys. Are you ready for Mistletown? Because this is Mistletown right here. Do you want nothing but LRMs? Because we've got nothing but LRMs. Man, I'm going to tell you, this is the most energy I've had in 2 days. This is legit. It feels really good right now. Alright, so this is the Inner Sphere Fire Lance. We got some cool art there in the back. You can probably see it better like that. Pretty sweet though. In this we have the Longbow, the Stalker, the Zeus, and the Trebuchet. Alright, so This is the Stalker. We're going to call him Mr. Big Feets because he's got big feet and just a shit ton of missile pods. He has so many missile pods. And then we've got the Zeus, which looks like it's based on the Awesome, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it looks a lot like it's based on the Awesome. Oh, come on, focus on the Zeus, please. Focus. Thank you. So yeah, he's got like one big missile arm, and he's got a big gun arm. Then he's got what looks like some missiles and some more guns on his chest. Then we have the Trebuchet, which is literally a block with a shit ton of missiles on it. I like how he just like strapped more missiles to his arm, which is pretty cool. He looks a little bit like roided out R2-D2, because he's got like this dome head and just like a fucking shit ton of missiles and like really kind of generic features. So we've got roided out R2-D2. Then we've got the Longbow, which to my understanding is one of the ones from that show that's based on Macross. I cannot remember the name of it, but the show that's based on Macross, I think this is one of the designs based on that, which was pretty cool because he just has two gigantic missile pods. Like, it's like, hey, I'm a giant walking missile turret. That's pretty much what he is, which is pretty sweet. So only four mechs in this box, which sucks. But we got 5 in the other one, and then I've got a couple boxes that have 6. So let's see. So we've got the Trebuchet, and then we have the other Trebuchet. And we've got the Zeus, and then we have the cooler Zeus. I don't actually know if this is the cooler Zeus. It's probably not. This is probably the lamer Zeus. Looking at the numbers, this is a serial number. It means that's probably the later produced one. There's the Longbow, and some other Longbow. Roll missile boat. That tells you what it is. And we've got our other one here, which is apparently a Juggernaut, and he is the Stalker. Alright, we've got Annika Martin, or Titus Daniels. That's a main character name if I've ever heard one. J. Elliott Jameson. It's not J. Jonah Jameson, guys, I swear. So we have J. Elliott Jameson. And we have Adriano Gallo. We've got Liddy Barrett. And Rahel Moreno. Ruben Saarinen. And Priscilla Gardner. That's who we get for our cards. I like that they give you the names, some named characters for the mech, if you want to run it with a named character. I think that's pretty cool. I was talking to my friend at the shop where I got these, actually, and he was like, you know, Alpha Strike might work good to play by yourself on the channel, and I was like, you know, maybe it would. So don't worry about it. That's just the Mongoose, if you heard that noise. So maybe we'll try playing Alpha Strike tomorrow. It depends how absolutely hammered I get tomorrow when I go to our friend's thing. Our Friendsgiving. Alright, see what we have here. We have the Inner Sphere Support Lance. That guy got knocked around a little in the box, but it's all good. He still looks mechy. Alright, there's our cards. And 4 mechs again. This, I know what this one is. This is a spider. I know what this one is because in one of the first missions in Battletech mercenaries, you blow one of these up. This is the first mech that comes out to fight you as a spider. And it's a super fast mech, but it has dog shit for weapons. And it kind of just runs around peppering you with like little guns. But it's a fun battle as like your first fight. And then this guy, this is a dragon, which I believe is the later produced version of the Awesome, I think, or an earlier produced version of the Awesome, something like that. He's pretty cool. I like how you can see the heritage in some of them with like the way the shoulders work and all, being similar to the Awesome. I think that's pretty cool. And then we've got, you're a Cyclops. This is a super 80s looking mech, because he's just like a big old square boy with an eye in the middle. He's got little guns on his arms, a big gun on his chest, and then a big missile pod on his chest. He's really cool though. I like him a lot. He's like big and kind of stompy. I dig that. And this is the Thug. I love the feet on the Thug. The feet are awesome on this thing. And I believe this is again another Awesome mech, or heritage related to the Awesome. But yeah, he's really cool. I love his feet, and his chest just screams 1970s to me, and I dig it. I dig it. Alright, we've got Shogo Nakamura. Ingegerd Borsdaughter. Sir Michael Lobos Plumados. Sir Miguel Lobos Plumados. Majtaba Al-Haddad. Ariana Winston. Shihan Liao. Marco Schwartz. Otto Unhra. And then we have the Thug. It's a cool battle mech. It really is. The Cyclops. Cyclops is apparently a sniper. That's interesting. Or a Juggernaut. Fascinating. Okay. Isn't a Grand Dragon a rank in like the racist shitheads? The KKK, don't they have a rank called the Grand Dragon? We're gonna just call this the Dragon because I think that's a KKK rank. And then we have the regular dragon. And there's our spider. Interestingly enough, on the dragon, that front there, I just assumed that was armor. That's actually a missile pod. Oh, come on. Yeah, see the little dots in the front? That's actually a missile pod. Alright. Alright, next up. We're not even halfway. This one's halfway. Alright, this is the Inner Sphere Heavy Battle Lance. That's what this is. Ugh. This one has, I believe, the Axeman in it, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Alright, so we have the Night Star, the Cataphract, the Axeman, and the Bushwhacker. So some pretty famous mechs in this box. So here's the Axeman. That's a pretty famous mech. I know there's one that's painted like black and yellow that's on one of the covers of the books that people recreate a lot. I guess because he's cool. I don't know. This is the Nightsaber, I believe. Right? Is that what it was supposed to be called? No, Night Star. Wow, that's a really future-y looking Ed 209 looking mech. That's super cool. Man, he's like if Apple designed Ed 209. That's what that looks like. When he gets shot, I'm going to make him squeal like a pig, because that's funny. Then we have the Bushwhacker. I love the asymmetric shoulders there. That's really cool. The feet design's also really nice on this guy. Yeah, I like that mech a lot. Yeah, that's really, really, really cool. I super dig him. And then we have the... What was this one called? The Cataphract. He's okay. He's okay. This gun arm's really cool. That gun arm's really cool. I like that a lot. This chester right here reminds me a lot of Robot Jocks. It looks like the chest from the main robot in Robot Jocks. Oh, sorry. I'm still super achy. I'm kind of tired from my shot. I'm revitalized with new Battletech minis because I'm a fucking horrible consumer. Anyway, I shouldn't say things like that. My husband would give me shit for that because I should be nicer to myself and not say mean things like that. Anyway, okay, mental illness aside. Bushwhacker. There he is. There he is. Yeah, see the like black with the yellow stripes. That's like the famous Axeman color, and I don't know why. I need to look it up. And there's alternate Axeman. Their Axeman model looks amazing compared to the metal one. The Cataphract looks really good there on the card. A different Cataphract. Nightstar. Where's the other Nightstar? For being an Inner Sphere mech, I'm really surprised that they made the Nightstar. Or they had Nightstars, because it's a really future looking mech. Alright. Crystal Disc. That's her name. Or Shelley Brubaker. Adam Steiner. I guess of House Steiner. Or John Samuels. Lucas Mayer. Pablo Alejandro. Walter Boy. Or Kelly Lowry. That's who we got. Oh. Alright. That's a cool box. The Axeman. Actually, before I put this box away, I want to pull a couple more of these mechs out and look at them again because they're really cool. This is a really good box. Everything in here is pretty gold. The Axeman's really good looking. And this thing is like fucking Apple Ed 209. I love it so much. Oh, that's so good looking. This guy with his asymmetric arms. This thing really looks like a mercenary mech to me. So maybe I'll do a like Inner Sphere mercenary company. Yeah, and the Cataphract's great too. This box is like solid gold. Out of all the ones I've opened so far, this is like my favorite box out of the ones today. Because I mean, let's be real. One of the other boxes I had a mech that looked like a bear. Who's right here? Because he's the coolest mech that ever existed. Bow, 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 bow. I fucking love this thing. Alright, let's see. We've got an Inner Sphere Heavy Lance. This one's got the Centurion and the Hatchet Man in it. And some other stuff that I don't know. But we'll check it out. There's our cards. And then after this, we're on to the big boxes. Alright, let's see what we got. This is a Grasshopper. He's kind of derpy, I'm not going to lie. I like the missile pod on the head. But he's very, I don't know, just very flat looking, I guess. And the Hatchet Man, who was great. Look at the cool piston on the hatchet. That's super cool. Yeah, the Hatchet Man's legit. I like the Hatchet Man and the Axeman. They're both really good. And probably the star of this box, which is the Centurion. who's kind of a flat, dull-looking mech. But I have a really soft spot for it from playing Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I do wish they would have given him the shield. In Mech Warrior 5, he's got a shield on that arm, which fits the Centurion really well. But I think he's a fun mech. And he's a really fun mech to pilot. And then the Banshee. Oh, he's got like a little skull face. He's got like an evil pumpkin face. That's pretty cool. He's an evil pumpkin robot. Yeah, he's cool. I like him. And he's just covered in lasers. So he's a pretty heavy looking robot, the Banshee is. You think something called a Banshee would be like sort of really light? Alright, let's see what we got. Hatchet Man! Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man, Hatchet Man. There's our buddy the Centurion. And there he is again. There's the Grasshopper. Not a fan of the big Grasshopper. He's okay. He's 37 points. Oof. Oof. For not a super cool looking mech, that's expensive. 45 for the Banshee. Banshee's cool looking though. Alright. We've got Randall Shibayaku, Athena Kramer, Trevor Coyne Mallory, Bottle Garrick, that's a name, Huayru Belovsky, okay, and Akira Uchiyama. I think this guy is a guy that I think that has like this tactic where he makes people run into fire with lots of little mechs. Millie Shiloh and Royce Steiner of House Steiner. So that's our cards. That's our mechs for the Inner Sphere Heavy Lance. The rest of this box is okay. The Hatchet Man is a really cool mech, but the Centurion is the star here just because I played Mech Warrior 5. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be super into the Centurion, but because I played that game, I like him a lot because he's the first like mech they give you, and it's pretty cool. All right, up to the big boxes now. What do we got? Oh, do we want to do this one first? No, let's end with that one because that one's pure cool. I mean, this other one's pure cool too, but that one's like super mega cool. Alright, this is the Comstar Battle Level 2. I don't know why the boxes have different sizes. That's kind of weird to me. Let's see. Yeah, because this is 6 guys. And it's weird to me that the boxes are different sizes. You think they would be like, oh, this is 4 guys, or this is 5 guys. But no, like this one's 6. We had a couple that were 4, and we had one that was like 5. We've had them all over the sizes. A really cool piece of art there. He's super cool, dated piece of art, but I dig it. All right. We have the Guillotine. That's a cool mech. He's just really heavy looking. Look at the face. It's just like shoo, like angular. I dig that. He's got like one big gun on the arm and then 2 others on the other. I really dig the asymmetric arms when they do that. When the mechs have asymmetric arms. That's a come on, stop being dumb. That's a cool mech. Then we have the Crockett. Hold on, my brain is processing this one. Because I love his little ears. And I like the rocket pod. I think it's just the hips that are putting me off. He has really wide hips. Which is kind of weird. Like the top of him almost looks like he should have backwards legs, but he doesn't. His toes are really cool, though. You can see, like, the piston and stuff in there. They're really cool. I like those a lot. Yeah, I dig him. He's cool. I like that. The hips, I think, were putting me off at first, though. But that's the Crockett. We have the trash can's bigger brother, the Flashman. Flashman! This thing is great. Let's be real. This thing is super great. Look at the way the leg works. Really cool digigrade leg. Really cool big heavy guns. I might cut and repose this one so it's aimed up a little more, but he's pretty cool. I like the big dome head. He does look like the Urban Mech's like Chad brother, which is pretty awesome. I really like those legs. You don't see many mechs with like digigrade legs, so that's really cool. Here we have... oh man, this one's got digigrade legs too. We've got the Mongoose. He's a cutie. He's got little ears, which is cute. One big gun in his chest, one gun on each arm. Cute little hoof feet. Yeah, he's pretty cute. His walking pose is kind of awkward, but I think it adds to his cuteness, to be honest, because the pose is a little awkward. I think that adds to the cuteness, to be honest. All right, then we've got the Lancelot, which is literally just like a walking car with gun arms, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, that's a very 70s looking design. This almost looks like something from Macross. This looks a lot like something from Macross. The feet are cool. I like that. I like the chest. He's got this big cool visor here. It's going to paint up really, really nice. Come on, focus. 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 Why are you not focused? Why are you no focus? There we go. But yeah, he's got that big cool visor in the middle of the face there, which is really nice. Really cool feet. And then we've got the star of this box, the Crab, who is just super freaking cool. He's got little claws that have guns inside of them, so he can open and close the claws to protect the guns. He's got these big cool toed feet. Really cool arm, like slanting design. It's a little weird his face is so long, but it would make more sense if he had a really short face being called the Crab. But it does look really cool. Really detailed little bits and bobs on the legs as well, which is pretty sweet. Oh, come on. Why are you being dumb, camera? So yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's a super, super sweet mech. Alright, let's check our cards. Alright, I only got to get through one more box. I am... Oof. What energy I had, I think, is gone. Alright, so we've got the Mongoose. And then the other Mongoose. We've got the Crab. That's a neat paint scheme with the little water lines on it. And the other Crab. We have the Lancelot. The other Lancelot. The Guillotine. The other Guillotine. Really like the head on that mech. That's really cool. The Flashman. Beautiful, beautiful, cool mech. And the Crockett, who's okay. He's only okay. And the Crockett. And then we have Gabriel Carcass, Herman Stills, Colin Bargill, Harry Fraser, Kwame Abiku, Uthman Obeid, Roger Burnsbacker, Malik Buna, Rashawn Thacker, Stuart Babars, Ismay Saltaver, and Cletus Dumbass. I want to point out that in these cards, we've opened up J. Jonah Jameson and Cletus Dumbass. Oh, how does Cletus Dumbass work for Comstar? Anyway, if you want Cletus Dumbass in your team, pick up this box, and you too can have Cletus Dumbass. Alright, now the last, but not the least. This one's got one of the coolest battle mechs in it. No, that's not their box. Where's their box? There it is. And we will save him for last. This box has the big brother of the crab. It has the King Crab, who is one of the coolest battle mechs that exists. Wah! And there is our last box right there. My arm is getting really sore from holding things up. Oh, man. I am beat. So let's see. We have the King Crab, the Highlander, the Black Knight, the Exterminator, the Sentinel, and the Mercury. King Crab, you're going to get open last, buddy. Alright, this is the Executioner. He's just like, do. Hey guys, I'm here to battle. Yeah, that's a weird one. It kind of looks like he's wearing like baseball knee covers a little bit. Do. Hey guys. I like the machine gun on the shoulder. That's pretty cool. But he's definitely a weird one. Yeah, he is a weird one. This definitely does not look like an Executioner. This guy, however, does look like a fucking knight. He just looks like a person dressed up as a knight. Some of these like look so much more futuristic than others. It's crazy. Like this guy looks super futuristic. Like he literally just looks like a human dressed up as a knight, which is pretty crazy. But he's got a giant gun and a bunch of guns on his chest, and he's got another gun on his head, another on the other arm. It'd be cool if he had like a big shield, like that'd be cool. But yeah, he's super futuristic looking. He literally just looks like a guy dressed up as a knight, which is pretty cool. Then we've got what I think is the Mercury. This one is super cute. I love the little mechs. The little mechs are great. And it's super, super cute. Look at it. Oh, he's so small and spindly. I love him. I love him. He is so good. 10 out of 10. Would hug. Then we got the Sentinel. Oh, look at his legs. Those are cool. Those are cool robot legs. He's got different arms, which is always a plus, and some kind of big rocket pod on the one shoulder. Yeah, this guy's cool. Oh, look at, he's got the the rifling and the heat shield on the gun. Oh yeah, this guy's really good. This guy's super, super cool. This is a Sentinel. Yeah, this guy's awesome. I love this guy. Like the shells jumping out of that port there. It's just as he's like, that's cool. I dig that. Yeah, that's really cool. I pissed off the Mongoose by making too much noise again. Yeah, that's cool. I dig that. Alright. Then we have the Highlander, who is just a big fucking chunk of plastic. That's a heavy fucking mini, dude. It's gonna be neat though. He's got like a crew cabin in the chest there. You can see it to do the like little like glass. There's a ton of rockets, two lasers in the chest, more rockets over there in the arm, and then one gigantic like laser gun or rail gun or something. Pretty cool, and a big hefty boy. But let's be real, this guy is the coolest thing I've opened today. This is the King Crab. It is one of the coolest battle mechs that exists and is beautiful. I fucking love the King Crab. It is such a cool mech. It has these big guns in its claws and can open and close them to protect the cannons. It's got awesome legs, this giant flat like crab shell. Really cool mech. Easily the best one that we've opened today is the King Crab. He's great. Just phenomenal. So freaking cool. Alright, let's look at their cards. Then we'll probably take a look back through the boxes and remember what's in each one. Just sort of talk about them a little bit more. So we've got the Mercury. We've got the other Mercury. We've got the Sentinel, who is awesome. The other Sentinel. We've got the Exterminator, who is kind of meh. An Exterminator. We've got a Black Knight, who is very fancy looking. The other Black Knight. We have a Highlander. The other Highlander. The man himself, the King Crab. The other King Crab. Alright, so we have Nigel Preston, or Katrina Troth, Alan Silka, or Vivian Sobale, William Baling, Caroline Sanromia, Alonzo Morgan, Rudolph Shakov, Hamish Al-Kihab, Charlotte Massib, Rita Barth, or Vladimir Panin. Well, we don't have anybody as good as Cletus Dumbass, but we've got our cards there for all those people. So let's take a look at the boxes again and just remember everything we got. The King Crab. Beautiful, awesome mech. Alright. Alright. What was in this one? We had the crab in this one. We had the guillotine. We've got Flashman. This box was pretty solid overall. This was a really solid box. This box has some solid mechs in it. This guy's good. That guy's good. That guy's good. This guy's like S tier. If I had to give this box a rating, like maybe like a 9 out of 10, primarily for the King Crab. Like this stuff's good. These guys, they're okay. That stuff's good. This box, you do have some cool mechs in here. That guy's great. That guy's great. That guy's great. That guy's good. That guy's good. Like this is a solid box too. bunch of cute little guys. You've got the Centurion and the Hatchet Man. They're the big stars here. They're the big stars in the Inner Sphere Heavy Lance. That guy's good. That guy's good. That guy's really good. And the Axeman is like S tier. It's the X tier max. So this is a super mega solid box of cool mechs. This is all like Missiletown, USA. If you like missiles, this is like the coolest box ever. This is the Fire Lance. This is just all Missiletown 100% of the time. Cool mechs though. And missiles and Battletech Classic are super fun to play. And we've got these guys here. This has the spider in it. And like 2 variants of the Awesome, or things that look sort of like the Awesome, which are both pretty good. Definitely probably the weakest box, but still some good stuff, especially for the spider. And then no, you know, I take that back. This is probably actually the weakest box, because this guy here in the middle is fantastic. That guy's pretty good, and all the mechs are pretty good. This guy's really dumb, but all the mechs are pretty good. This is the Clan Strike Star. All these are pretty good. This is probably the weakest box for me, because this guy's the star of this box in my opinion. But yeah, so that was a metric fuck ton of Battletech. So much Battletech it doesn't even fit on the screen. Oh, and that was my hauls from Black Friday, which, let's be real, was not really a big haul for specific to Black Friday. I just got this cool thing with kobolds in it. Not 100% sure what I'll do with it, but they're cool minis, and if I ever want to run a kobold game in D&D, I now have minis for a whole team of kobolds. A whole team of, like, player team, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so that's a shit ton of Battletech. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to paint all these guys and get them painted up. My goal for Battletech is to end up with, like, 5 or 6 teams of, like, varied choices, so I can play a couple different types of games with each one, and show like maybe 4 people how to play at a time. That's my goal for Battletech. I think this pretty much puts me there. This is like, you know, this is essentially like 5. This plus what I already have is essentially like 5 or 6 armies worth of Battletech. So, it just pretty much puts me towards my goal of being able to introduce and teach people Battletech, and get people into it, because it's really fun, and the lore is a lot of fun, and it's very grounded in reality, but not as serious as 40k, which I dig. I mean, I love the seriousness and the grimdark of 40k, but sometimes it's nice to like, you know, it's nice to like spend some time in a different world kind of thing. So, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it there, because I'm running out of energy. You probably can hear my voice. Like I'm probably talking a little different. It's because my jaw's hurting from the injection. That's one of the side effects you can get, is like jaw pain. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it there. But thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed me being like, I like little robots. Yeah. No, I shouldn't pick on myself. That's not very nice. No, I shouldn't do that. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time. And there's a chicken outside my window having a shit fit, apparently.